Building AI applications have become trivial with the advent of tools like Phidata. This is one of the top class open source tool which I have found recently that enables you to build AI assistants or applications within no time with a great ease. Phidata is a toolkit for building AI assistants using function calling. It is not only enables you to talk with the LLM such as OpenAI's ChatGPT, but it also enables you to build full-blown AI applications with the help of this toolkit. It readily comes with a lot of tools such as VectorDB, DuckDuckGo, and lot of other stuff which I am going to show you. And with the help of those tools, you can easily build any enterprise grade AI application. So let's get right into it. First, let me explain how it works, and that is very easy. And I'll drop the link to their GitHub repo in video's description. Now, if you look at it, what is happening here is that on the left hand side there is a user. User submits a task to this AI assistant built by Phidata. That assistant in return first talks to a large language model, and while talking to the LLM, it gets some information from its knowledge base, which could be a vector database, CSV file, or any other external data source. LLM appends that data as a context with it and then calls that function which does the actual task. Now, that function could be searching on the internet, or it could be some computation, some analysis, anything which you can think of. If you can write a function in Python code, then this assistant would be able to do it with the help of this LLM and your external data source. So that's pretty much it. Now let me first show you how you can get this Phidata installed locally, and then how you can build your functions with it. First thing, I am using this Ubuntu version, which is Ubuntu 22.04. So the first thing we need to do is to install OpenAI and also Phidata, because I'll be using OpenAI and I already have set my OpenAI API key in my environment variable, and I'll also show you how to do that. So first let's install those packages. Let me clear my screen, and all we need to do is do this pip install -u, which upgrades Phidata and OpenAI if it is already present. Let's wait for it to finish. Shouldn't take too long. Okay, so I have readjusted the screen size to show you it in a better way. So you can see that I have installed both OpenAI and that Phidata. Let me clear my screen now. Okay, so that's done. Second step, we need to set our OpenAI's API key. For that, you would need to go to OpenAI's website, platform.openai.com. From there, grab your OpenAI API key and set it here like this. Just replace your OpenAI key here, and then you should be all set. I already have done it, and it's a paid version, so you would have to pay $20 per month to OpenAI to get it. Okay, now that's done. This is all the installation is. Let me fire up my Python interpreter. Now import Phi assistant. That is what we will be using. Now just give this assistant up a role, what you want this assistant to do. So in this case, we are asking this assistant to become a health and fitness trainer. So we are asking it, you help people with this health and fitness goal. Now assistant is set. Let's ask it a question, and then let's wait for its answer. So in order to ask a question, all we are saying it, share a quick healthy breakfast recipe and mark down is true. Let me press enter, and that will give you a wow factor. Just wait for it. There you go. So how beautiful that is. Really hats off to the creator of this project. This is amazing. Really love it. And that differentiates it from the rest of the project. Okay, so let's wait for it to print everything. And how easy that is to talk to your LLM with the help of this. There you go. So all done, and how beautiful it has printed. So that is one way of using an assistant. Let's create another assistant which will go onto the internet with a DuckDuckGo browser and then get the information from the internet. So let me import DuckDuckGo and make sure that you have installed DuckDuckGo on your system. If you haven't installed it, all you need to do is to get out of this window, and I'll actually show you. Exit and then do pip install DuckDuckGo dash search. Press enter and it is going to install the DuckDuckGo on your local system. Let me clear my screen, fire up my Python interpreter, and now let's try to use this DuckDuckGo. First, let's import the assistant, then import the DuckDuckGo, initialize the assistant with DuckDuckGo with this command. That's done. And now let's ask it any question of your choice here. I'll just ask it what is happening in Sydney, Australia. This is where I am. And I'll ask it maybe summarize top stories with sources. And I'll close this braces here. And that's it. So it is going to talk with this DuckDuckGo. It is running the DuckDuckGo and it is telling you what it is doing. These are all the top stories in Sydney. Yep, that is correct. That's quite a latest information. It is going to give you all the top stories in Sydney. Let's wait for it to finish. There you go. So it has printed all the top stories, and at the very end it is also giving you a very nice description. So how cool is that? Now you can see that it is also printing on the left hand side how longer it took in seconds. So it just took 58 seconds to print all of this response. Okay, now that is done. Next example is about creating a data assistant using DuckDB. So if you don't know what DuckDB is, you can readily install it easily, and for that let me show you actually. So exit from here and then let me clear my screen. Simply install pip install DuckDB. It's a very lightweight SQL DB. That's done. Let me clear my screen. Let me fire up my Python interpreter. Now let's first import JSON and DuckDB assistant. That's done. And now initialize this DuckDB assistant with a sample table. So what is happening here is that we are just giving this path to a public S3 bucket in AWS with this CSV file which contains all the movie data with the table and all that stuff. And this is the table we are specifying. Name is movies. So it is going to initialize that DuckDB with this table, and now we can talk with this database of DuckDB. With the help of this command, we are simply asking the DuckDB assistant which we have created above. There you go. So now it is talking to our database, and you can imagine how cool is that. Let's wait for it to finish. And you can, of course, you can build your own database and ask questions from it, and it is going to give you a SQL query which you can run it on that database and then get the data back. And I believe if you do some logic here, you can even run this query to this database with the help of this, and then you can only get the results. Cool. Okay, now in the next example, let's do any task with Python code. So you want to do any task with Python code, this is the way of doing it. First, let's import the Python assistant and import a CSV file, and then build your Python assistant which is going to talk to that CSV file. Now what we are doing here is we are creating a Python assistant. We are giving it a CSV file on this path, and from there, if you look at it, we are just saying pip install true, show tool call true. Press enter. Now all we are doing it, we are just asking it what is the average rating of movies, and just with the help of this code which we have used here up, and this is simple a Python code. Press enter and it is going to do everything for you within that Python code. How powerful that is. There you go. So it was that quick and easy. And of course you can embed all of this code which I have written in this interpreter and use it in your Python code and in a Python file and call it from your Python prompt. So sky is the limit here. You can see how easy and flexible this Phidata tool is. I'll be doing a lot more videos on it to build a full RAG application, end-to-end application. So stay tuned. But very impressed by this tool. I will drop the link to this tool in videos description too, so that you can also play along. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and if you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel, and if you're already subscribed, please share it among your network, as that helps a lot. Thanks for watching.